Take a look at this. You can see the pretty white snow glistening all over many of the streets in Pike County. But what's more alarming is that it could cause black ice. Ice that many I spoke with say they aren't used to or prepared to drive through. Much of that fire has been contained, but flames like you see behind me are still burning. They are hot spots that crews are still roaming around trying to put out. A sad day in Rankin County is how many of those I spoke with today described today's shooting. And get this, the grief gets deeper. We've learned today that the shooting victim, Bryson Horn, was the brother of 14-year-old Cameron Horn Crook, who was shot and killed just last month in the city of Jackson. The entire city of Canton is mourning the loss of Caleb Jamison. The 4-year-old was missing for nearly 12 hours before his body was discovered. Emergency crews launched a search right here in this pond, and that's when they made the heartbreaking discovery. Well, the freezing temperatures have not only made it impossible to drive through dangerous road conditions like you see right here behind me, but has put a strain on your pipes. Now, not being used to these types of wintry conditions, the mayor of the city says crews have been working around the clock to get water back flowing through your sinks and faucets as quick as possible. Right now, we're unable to pinpoint exactly the areas where these arrests were made here in Madison County. Now, although the arrests were not a part of a large-scale raid like many of us saw back in 2019, some people are still concerned tonight. It was an emotional Tuesday for the Horn family after losing a second loved one to gun violence in less than a month.
I'm just praying for the family and the victim of the family. I do know them, and my heart goes out to them.
Friends and family could be seen gathering outside the home, crying, hugging, and comforting one another after learning about the tragic incident. The Rankin County Sheriff's Office tell us they received a call after 9:30 a.m. from 20-year-old Bryson Horn's mother that her son was shot in her home on Grove Circle. Investigators say she found her son unconscious with a gunshot wound to his side.
Don't know the reason behind it, but obviously it took place.
Witnesses say a small white passenger car left the scene speeding after the incident. See, Horn's mother just lost her 14-year-old son, Cameron Horn Cook, just last month. He was shot multiple times on Ridgecrest Drive. At a press conference after the murder, Bryson Horn was by his mom's side seeking justice.
Within the past month or past couple weeks, it's been a lot of violence out here in Rankin County. And not saying that Rankin County is so perfect, but Rankin County is just known for nonviolence. And it's just a shock that this is going on in this area, and it needs to be some accountability.
As of now, 2 suspects are behind bars for this crime. Ryan Duet is charged with murder and Bella Engel with accessory after the fact. It's also unclear if this incident and his brother's killing are related.
We're having to pay for water that we're not.
We're getting the water bill, and ain't nobody checking the water.
It was standing room only. Some of you also lined up outside the building, voicing your concerns.
You making us write stuff down that you can't answer, and we got to wait 30 days for her to answer. I don't think that's right.
The meeting was called to order by the Rural Hinds County Community Association Tuesday night. Those who live in the area tell us the problem lies within Reed Town Water Association. We've told you about the issues people in neighboring Claiborne County have had with Reed Town Water.
I've not have gotten a response back from them. And we're going to take it a little bit step further.
Although they do not have water, residents say they continue to receive a water bill. Vernesta Watts says she's been without water for nearly 3 months.
I'm too old to be lifting up all them buckets and transporting water from outside into my house.
Due to the lack of water, Watts says she's hauling in water for baths, cooking, and cleaning. On top of that, she says she's become ill.
How we gonna pay a water bill when we ain't got no water? I ain't never heard that before in my life, have you? No. And nobody else. People don't live like this. Then we have to go to the washateria or somewhere to wash our clothes when we have wash and dry at our house. You know, God knows we don't supposed to live like this, and I don't know nobody else to call.
Those on hand say Reed Town Association was invited to attend this meeting to answer any and all questions. However, they didn't show up. Now they hope to get help from state leaders like U.S. Representative Benny Thompson.
I would say this, y'all. I'm going to take that question, I'm going to take it back to Congress to see, what can be done. And that, look, they aren't even answering you all's questions, or
You know, get smiled on the phone.
That's
You know the
crazy.
dog. She reception. She gets smiled and hang up the phone.
It's real touching, disturbing for a child to get out and get away, and the parents don't know where they're at.
It was hard for Canton Police Chief Otha Brown to hold back tears when talking about the tragedy Tuesday night.
A little handsome young man got away from us. Got away.
Chief Brown says 4-year-old Caleb Jamison went missing in the apartment complex around 11:45 a.m. Tuesday after arriving to the scene.
Came in contact with the father, and he advised us that he was looking for his son, who was 4 years of age, and the son was autistic. He advised that they was in the apartment together, and the son got out the door.
Neighbors' Ring doorbell camera footage showed the 4-year-old wearing a light blue shirt and a pull-up, walking alone in the complex. After not having any luck finding the toddler, more law enforcement agencies joined the search. Many of them went door to door and walked in the woods trying to find Jamison. But after nearly 12 hours of searching,
we found the child last night about 11:15 in one of the retention ponds behind Building 25 out at the Trails of Madison.